a pressure washer. There's a gentleman that I want to have you meet right away. We'll talk about him in just a second. He has been the guy who brought power washers to the general public. Before that time, they were all industrial machines. This was designed for QVC. This all started back in May of last year at the National Hardware Show out in Las Vegas. Sat down with the AR Blue Clean folks and my friend John Mueller, who you meet in a moment, and kind of put together the ultimate laundry list of what can you put into a great unit and make it available at a phenomenal price. We brought it in February, which is the worst month of the year to sell pressure washers. It's the best month of the year for you. I've said this on the air before, the best time of year to buy a snowblower is the middle of July, when nobody else is buying snow blowers. So AR Blue Clean built this unit for us. Over 6,000 of them have been ordered in this month alone, and we've got features you just don't see at $129. Let me introduce you to the expert. John Mueller, welcome back. How are you?
Good to be here.
This was kind of if it's possible for us to pull this one off, it's going to be big.
That's right.
And it has been big.
It has been big, and this is the way to clean all of those outside surfaces. Spring is around the corner. You can clean with this unit, and it has things that we've never offered before.
The whole unit is incredibly lightweight.
Yep. About 17, 18 pounds.
It's not gas power, which means you don't buy oil, you don't buy gas,
right.
You don't worry about spark plugs, you don't have to do maintenance. You plug it into an outdoor extension cord and an outdoor receptacle and just hook it to your garden hose.
Right.
Now the accessories, it comes with everything.
Yes.
In fact, it comes with more than you would normally get.
Right, and it has also some new ones, but starting off, it comes with the wash brush. And Dan, this is great for vehicles, fabrics, wherever you need some agitation. Sometimes you need agitation to do some cleaning. This comes with the wash brush. Comes with a 30-foot high pressure hose.
20 is standard.
That's right.
20 is all we've ever been able to offer, and then we offered extension hoses for you. A 30-foot hose not only means you just reach farther, I know that sounds like common sense. If you're doing a great big SUV, you don't have to move the unit once or twice to get the whole car done.
Right.
30 feet is enough to go all the way around.
Right.
Both wands.
Right, the turbo nozzle for the hard surfaces, the adjustable nozzle, and this is the new soap foamer.
We call it the foam cannon.
Yeah, the foam cannon. And the way it works, Dan, is your high pressure water comes through here, it creates a suction, and it pulls air as well as your detergent, mixing it with air, which gives you more power to put it on.
Okay.
It aerates it, and it allows more dwell time.
So what happens is it blasts it on instead of a liquid, it blasts it on as
right.
foam. So now we happen to be in our sound studio because our outdoor set is preoccupied. This is an old fence.
Yes.
And all we did was just literally cut a section of the fence and brought it in. That black, what you find is during the winter months, black and green grow on virtually every northern surface. And the only way to remove it effectively is with a pressure washer. And that's taking it right back to bare wood. That's not just cleaning, that's renewing that wood.
That's a good point, because we're renewing, we're bringing it back to life, and look at the difference. And Dan, this is fencing, this could be the deck, this could be the side of your house, but look how it exposes the grain. That could dry, it could then be sealed or stained, and the great thing is,
looks new again.
It looks new again, but the other thing is you're doing it yourself. You see the difference, and you're saving water. We're saving about 80% of the water compared to a regular garden hose.
But ramping the pressure up about 30 times.
Over 30 times the pressure. And it's all trigger controlled, just like that.
I want people to understand what a deal this is. First of all, you can go out and rent a unit. And renting it for the weekend is the cost of what we're asking you to buy it for. This unit, again, AR Blue Clean, they're in the manufacturing of pumps. And the heart and soul of any pressure washer is the pump.
Right.
This is a metal pump, not plastic. John and I sat down again in May to design a unit that isn't available anywhere else. It is on Blue Clean's own website for $199 and change, plus the shipping and handling. The shipping and handling on this thing was almost 17 bucks.
Yep.
You're saving a lot of money, and it's yours. So you pick out your favorite color and go.
Right.
Why can't you just use a garden hose to get this stuff done, John?
There's nothing you're going to do that's going to change the pressure of your garden hose. That's set by your well or your city water pressure.
So any adapter you put on the end
that's right.
doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't matter what it has, and you can see what it does here. But we pull the trigger here, and just like that, we clean that surface. And then also, if you have oil or an oil film,
The foam cannon.
The foam cannon. And
this is my favorite new adapter. By the way, I had never seen this with a home pressure washer.
Yeah.
And that's just a standard, but look at what it does. It creates foam out of your favorite detergent that sticks. And with the brush that now comes with it, you
Yep.
can agitate. I can
Right.
clean a motor coach in a fraction of the time of what it used to take with a regular pressure washer.
And then with the adjustable nozzle, you pull the trigger, and we have a fan, and then we can go it to a pencil jet. We can reach up high, we can get those areas up above, those cobwebs, those spider webs.
Yep.
But also wonderful if you got a painting project coming up this spring, clean those shutters around the windows, all of those areas, just like that.
It's really a great unit. I'm so proud of what you guys pulled off. I just simply threw a laundry list at John and his Blue Clean team saying, this is what I would love to see in a pressure washer. And by the way, can you put it on the air at under 200 bucks? The first answer was no. They had to redesign their systems to be able to bring to us something that you'll be able to use on a regular basis. I do 2 big power washings on the farm every year. One in the spring, which is scheduled for about 2-3 weeks from now.
Yep.
And I do another one in the fall. But then every weekend, I'm cleaning my tractor, the lawnmower, being able to get the boat cleaned up, this, that, and the other. This is the easiest, simplest system. And it's
That's
not
right.
intimidating. I remember when pressure washers were a little scary.
That's right. Now it's easy to do, trigger control. You can clean that vinyl siding, aluminum siding, that north side that has the green, but also with the turbo nozzle here, Dan, you can clean even pavers.
And the turbo nozzle doesn't always come with a pressure
Correct.
washer.
It does not.
It's going to take a pencil, like street and spiral it.
But look at this.
On hard surfaces, it does an amazing job of getting moss, mildew, dirt, and dirt builds up over time. You almost don't notice it until you start to clean. But then it's a little habit for me because your home looks so much better when it's refreshed and clean.
Right, it gives you more pressure, impact pressure with that turbo nozzle to cover a larger surface, but even for more delicate things like this is composite decking. But look, we get right in there, we clean that. This is actually from an oak bench here.
All right.
Look how we just bring the grain back.
John, is this the first time we've ever offered a 30-foot hose at this price?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, by far. But, all of those plastic things outside, the lawn chairs.
The resin furniture, that
Right.
stuff just doesn't come clean.
The resin furniture.
John, on the white chair, hit the seat on that if you
Okay.
don't mind. I want you to see this because a pressure washer is about the only thing that gets through that gunk. And yet, it's delicate enough to work with your fabric materials and not damage them or hurt them.
Right. There it goes.
Your entire outdoor living space can be cleaner, faster, and more affordably.
Yep.
We've had over 6,000 that have been ordered from our audience. The best time of year to buy a pressure washer is when nobody buys pressure washers. Blue Clean understood that. They built the unit for us. John, thank you for everything you do.
Thank you, Dan.
That's a great piece of equipment. Coming up in a little bit, we're going to show you something that's a little bit different for your patio.